championship in the last 10 seasons. Please welcome Jonny Gomes and Shane Victorino. Guys, I love the shoes. The shoes are fantastic.
Oh. Does that camera have zoom?
Yeah, right here, right here. You gotta turn it around.
Fantastic.
Just take it off.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Can I just take it off?
Emblem.
It's got an emblem on the side. I can't wait to buy these. These are fantastic.
I don't think you can buy them.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. No.
Yeah. I'm gonna get those.
No.
Yeah.
We can't let it.
Oh, you think only people that won the World Series got to have them?
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting a ring too. Now, let's talk about the beards. Fortunately, you saved yours. I understand that a bunch of players have already cut them off.
Yep.
Please don't fondle it in front of me. It's very strange. Now, you look at what? Don't do.
Grab it. They say it hurts.
Yeah.
Show him. He eats it. Oh.
You're tasting food from 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You're like, when did I have curry? Okay, you guys single-handedly replaced the high five with beard tugging. And you tugged the beards.
Yes.
We have, I think, a photo here. Mr. Napoli tugging your beard, and it looks like he's really practically hanging off of it. Is that true?
We're still trying to find him.
Yeah. Well, the ironic part about that right there is both his thumbs are in my mouth, like I'm like a fish. We had done these tugs, numerous of times, but he had me like a bass or like a something.
Maybe he was checking for decay. He may have been trying to help you out.
It was a pretty important homer at the time, pretty important beard tug, and all rules were out on that little event.
Yet I'm told Napoli fears you tugging his beard and won't let you get near him. Is that true?
We do a lot of the beard tugs. Yeah, we got Rossi, Vic,
Right.
Salty, and I hit behind Nap a lot, and he hits a lot of home runs.
Right.
And
but
that's what I
he
get.
won't let you tug his beard.
He won't. He's so...
You know what I
felt
think?
it.
My theory is it's fake.
Again.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look.
No! No!
Look in my eyes. I mean, I really want to get in there, and he won't.
You know what? I think it's a glue-on. I think that's why he won't let you near it. It's fake.
And then he runs to the dugout, and everyone's doing, like, pull-ups on his beard, and I just can't even get a finger. Come on, now. Come on,
Now we're just trying to find him,
Yeah.
The, Shane, let's talk about this. And a lot of sports writers have written about it. You guys, if you're, and it's a fascinating idea, player for player, the stats wouldn't hold out as, this is the most talented team in the league, but you guys had something. You were clearly the most driven team in the league. At a time when everyone thinks it's about just stats, you guys proved them wrong. How did that come about?
I just think it was one of those things that Johnny said it was about winners. I mean, this team was built on winning. When we took the field, hey, we looked at it this way. I can say for a fact, 100%. Johnny, we agree, disagree. We weren't the most talented team when we took that field. But you know what? We were going to get in your ass if you don't play all 27 outs. And that's what made guys like this special and fun, So,
yeah, I mean...
You did a lot to lighten the mood, and you had a real spirit of fun, which I think makes a difference. People don't realize how important chemistry is to a baseball team.
Well, everyone talks about, the chemistry and having a good time and keeping it loose. Well, Ben Sherrington and the staff didn't go out and get 6 rodeo clowns to set in our clubhouse. He went out and got good ball players. Vic, chemistry.
Who had been rodeo clowns at one time.
At one time, sure.
It's important that you have that experience.
Right. I mean, these guys, chemistry. I mean, these guys are good players, too. David Ross, Dempster, everyone who they brought in, Stephen Drew. Koji-san, yeah. The massive high five overhand to the whole dugout. But, man, we just have one thing on our mind all year, And that was taking a ride in a duck boat. That's it.
That's the greatest tradition. The greatest tradition in all of sports is that when the Red Sox win, they ride in duck boats throughout all of.
And one guy took it home this year.
Yep.
What's that?
One guy just drove to Alabama. Said, "I'm taking Jake Peavy."
2 months ago, Jake Peavy showed me his property in Alabama. Like $1 million. I think he owns 3/4 of the state, and he's going through all these pictures, and I'm like, "You don't have a duck boat." So when we go, you buy the exact duck boat that you ride on. and you ship that pig back to Alabama. And he did.
He bought his duck
Yes.
boat. He should have sailed it down there.
Yes.
Threw it right into the Atlantic and sailed it down.
Yes, so now we can have a World Series parade whenever we want at Jake's house.
True.
I'm getting a duck boat too, and a ring, and
Yes.
those boots.
Yes.
And these shoes?
Yes.
I'm getting everything
Everything,
you guys
wow, right?
have. I'm
Yeah.
buying a beard.
Yep.
Shane, you're famous for well-known that you play through pain a lot. You're constantly hurt and playing through pain. Do you realize when you were very young that you could play through pain, that you could tolerate pain?
Yeah, I got hit by a car. Fell out of a car.
Wait, what happened
keep
first?
going?
You got hit by a car?
Yes,
they
I
knocked you
actually-
into another car that you fell out of?
No. So what happened was I was driving. I thought I was this, BMX kind of guy. Took my brother's friend's bike for a stroll down the road to Grandpa and Grandma's and decided, hey, yeah, there's no car. I fly 20 feet in the air. I get back to the bike. I gotta get out of here because I'm gonna get in trouble.
You're hit by a car,
Hit
and your
by a
thought
car.
is, I've got to get out of here because I might get in trouble.
Yes, you can ask the lady verbatim. That's what she said. I try to take off with the bike. So finish that story. Now I'm with my auntie and uncle going down the road. I'm on the door, which I probably was too little to be sitting next to the door. But
I blame them. Yeah.
Sometimes you don't follow rules and regulations when you drive. You just kind of like, hey, throw the kid in the car. Let's go.
Right.
Well, I'm on the door and poof, stall doors open and on a small slight turn.
Right.
So I think maybe there is some, I don't know, the pain threshold has been created since,
So you're recommending for young people
Hopefully
out there
somebody doesn't
who
go
want to
get my
learn to play
parents or
through
my
pain,
family
you should
members.
roll out of a moving car.
No, not necessarily, no.
So if you become a GM for a sports team, these are the characteristics you need.
to win, yes.
Yeah.
This is what you want to look for.
Yes.
You guys had an amazing moment, Jonny, at the end of, or there was a big parade, and you laid the trophy down at the marathon finish line, which I think we have a picture of, and this was an incredible moment. It meant a lot nationally, but particularly for the people of Boston who went through all that they went through last spring.
Hey, I think I like that picture better than that picture now, and then turn around. Show them the back. Sorry.
This is what happens when you play for Boston and you win a title.
You're allowed to say that. Yeah. We're in the front. This one, you're allowed to say it. It's not.
And this shirt was printed up
We're
halfway.
on cable. You could have just written it out.
Right. And this shirt was printed up halfway through too. But to touch on that.
So you were that confident you were having shirts. People were printing up shirts halfway through the season.
People weren't. This guy.
Yes, you want to.
But listen, let me tell you something. That Marathon Monday.
Mm-hmm.
That was something I've never been a part of. We obviously have deaths in your family, death to your something tragedy like that. An explosive, a bomb, something so selfish and act not only to Boston but on America, and then we're supposed to be the strong leg, strong back to carry everyone and put smiles on everyone's faces. But like I was saying, I think it was the other way around. I think we jumped on Boston's back. They wouldn't let us quit. They wouldn't let us lay it down. Obviously it happened right on the finish line. So, you would think in your head, let's not go to the baseball game, because something bad might happen there too. Nope. Even more people came, threw up Boston Strong on the Green Monster, and we just rolled. So, if everyone in Boston, could get a ring, they deserve one too.
Well, it was I am so happy. I'm so happy to... As a fan, I'm happy to meet you guys. I have to tell you something. You guys have single-handedly ruined... My Boston Red Sox experience growing up was quite different. There was a lot of pain and a lot of misery. And now I've got these kids. I have an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old, and they've been watching the Sox with me since 2004.
They don't know.
And they just sit there, and they're like, they'll win it again like they always do.
It happens.
And I was actually sitting with my son... And it was a crucial game, and Ortiz is up at the plate, and my 8-year-old son went, the bases are loaded, Big Papi should just hit a grand slam. And I said, that doesn't happen. And then bam!
And it was like, this picture of that one.
Exactly. My son is like, how hard is it, Dad? So you've completely alienated me from my children, but in the nicest way possible.
Great.
That's what I want to say. Congratulations, guys, on winning the World Series and on being such remarkable people. We really appreciate you being here. Jonny Gomes, Shane Victorino, we'll be right back. Artie Line coming out.